its condition, this motorcycle is likely several decades old, and every inch of it tells the story of a long and difficult past. The original paint has almost completely faded away. What was once a beautiful glossy finish is now dull, discolored, and covered in dirt. Dust has settled over every surface, while years of neglect have left the body looking worn out and lifeless. One touch is enough to reveal a thick layer of grime that has built up over countless seasons, making it clear that no one has cared for this motorcycle in a very long time. The frame is in an equally poor condition. Rust has spread across many sections, eating away at the metal and leaving behind deep corrosion. Bolts, brackets, and countless small components are heavily oxidized. After successfully rebuilding the engine and carefully reassembling all of its components, the motorcycle finally begins to look like a complete machine once again. The engine, which was once buried beneath thick layers of grease, dirt, and rust, has been completely restored. Every internal component has been inspected, repaired, or replaced where necessary before being carefully reinstalled in its original position. But the mechanics didn't stop at simply making the engine run again. They also spent a great deal of time restoring its appearance. Once the engine was thoroughly cleaned, the entire engine casing received a fresh coat of paint, giving it a clean, smooth finish that makes it look almost brand new. It's incredible how a single step like this can completely be added. Even a small mistake can affect the final appearance, so every step is carried out with great care. The frame isn't the only part receiving attention. Many of the motorcycle's exterior components, including the fuel tank, fenders, side covers, and other body panels, have also faded, become scratched, or developed surface rust over the years. Each of these parts must be repaired, carefully prepared, and repainted so that every piece matches perfectly once the motorcycle is fully reassembled. Another important area that cannot be overlooked is the wheel rims. After decades of exposure to moisture and the elements, the rims have lost their original shine and are covered with oxidation and corrosion. If the engine and frame were restored while the wheels remained worn and weathered, the motorcycle would never have a truly finished appearance. That's why the mechanics spend extra time cleaning, refinishing, and restoring each rim before putting the wheels back together. Most people would agree that a motorcycle's appearance is just as important as its performance. No matter how powerful the engine may be, a machine covered in faded paint, rust, and scratches simply won't leave the same impression. Everyone dreams of owning a motorcycle that not only runs, how the next component will be restored, what challenges the mechanics will face, and whether the motorcycle will eventually roar back to life. That constant sense of curiosity keeps viewers engaged from beginning to end. But what impresses me most isn't simply the motorcycle's final appearance. What truly stands out is the meaningful work these mechanics are doing. Instead of allowing this old motorcycle to continue rusting away or ending up as scrap metal, they've invested countless hours of skill, patience, and dedication to give it a second chance. Every restored motorcycle represents more than just a repaired machine. It preserves craftsmanship, history, and the memories connected to a motorcycle that might otherwise have disappeared forever. In many ways, restoration is about protecting a piece of the past while giving it a future once again. Perhaps that's why restoration mechanics receive so much respect and admiration from people around the world. They're not simply repairing motorcycles, they're preserving machines that tell stories from another era. Through their knowledge, experience, and determination, motorcycles that once seemed beyond saving are given the opportunity to ride again for many years to come. Looking at the finished motorcycle now, it's almost impossible to believe that only a short time ago it was covered in rust, grease, and thick layers of dirt. Today, every component has been carefully restored, cleaned, painted, and reassembled. The engine, the frame, the wheels, and every small detail now come together to create a stunning motorcycle once again. This transformation wasn't the result of luck. It was earned through hundreds of hours of hard work, patience, and genuine passion. I hope you've enjoyed following this incredible restoration journey from beginning to end. Watching a forgotten motorcycle slowly return to life is an experience that never gets old, and it's one of the reasons restoration videos continue to inspire millions of people around the world. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about restoring old, abandoned motorcycles like this? Do you believe it's worth investing so much time, effort, and skill into bringing these forgotten machines back to life? Or would you rather see them replaced with something new? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really enjoy reading your opinions, and I'm sure other viewers would love to join the conversation as well. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this restoration journey, don't forget to support the channel so you won't miss future projects like this one. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next restoration adventure.